Hi, my name is Villisas. We're gonna play some DARKTIDE. I want to create a new character. As you can see, I played the game quite a bit. I think I have 19 hours, 90 hours in the beta. Game was released today, like, what's that, 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago? It's 21:31 right now, it was released 19. I played Vermintide 2 quite a bit too. I have 600 hours in it, trying to push myself to play on harder difficulties, solos and duos. I didn't play too much quick play in that. So yeah, I decided I wanna show you. I wanna upload a series when I level a character solo in quick play. I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be solo all the time. I might like play with friends, but I might not have their voices in. We'll see. We're gonna make a veteran sharpshooter. I will make an Ogre at some point. But it's the one I'm the least excited for, and Veteran Sharpshooter seems really cool with the power sword. I was waiting to roll one because I was thinking that they were gonna nerf it, but they didn't do it for today. It's probably gonna get nerfed tomorrow, but I mean the sword looks cool anyways. And also I like the plasma rifle. I guess. The bolter seems a bit, I mean I've tried it on my Zealot, so I know how it feels. I already kind of made this beforehand so that I wouldn't go over it too much. We don't want to have too much character creation here. I want to get into the game real quick. I can't remember which one I took here. I think Defender. Yeah, it's already... Oh, this one I picked Duel. Then we're gonna make our character. I usually play as female. I guess I could make this guy a dude. It's fine. Want it specifically to be Cadia because of the purple eyes. Through them a bit. I don't know, man. I'm feeling female. I'm kind of I'm a wifey player. I'm not afraid to say it. I always play girl characters. I just enjoy it more. I don't know why. Sometimes, always, I I I don't know. I always regret whenever I make it a male character. I like this hair the most. Most of the hairstyles in this are kinda rough. I think these are fine too. I guess for a guardsman. I guess. But my friend is rocking one of those. You can change hairstyle later on. Pretty much the only thing you can't change is the height. And it's also like the only thing that actually makes a difference in the game, because if you're too short, sometimes it's hard to get an angle if you you try to slash a horde. So I'm gonna go not the tallest, but kinda tall. Facial hair, we'll keep that. Facial tattoos, we'll just go with none for now. I can change that later. Take that, it looks a little bit too clean. I want a scar over my eye, wherever the fuck it is. This one? This looks kinda nice. We are in 40k, so no pretty characters here. You kinda have to look a bit battle scarred. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get too upset about the nipples, but should be fine. Hair color. Is this a Cadia thing? Maybe? Let's go with red hair. Like I said, you can change this later. Height is the only, and the voices are the only, like,
I watched the world die.
important things.
8,000 years of defiance gone in an eye blink. With it, just
I feel
another
like
day
everybody
in
has that
I watched
voice,
the world
but
die. Just another day in the Imperial Guard. I watched
let's take it because it's special. Instead, everybody. These don't matter. You get new outfits later. Our name is gonna be Willy Sauce Balls. S? 2S? Yeah, let's go with 2S's. It's fine. We're gonna skip the prologue. I'm gonna skip all of the cutscenes and stuff. I've already seen them, and if you're playing the game, that's something for you to look forward to. We're mostly here just to watch the gameplay, right? I also need to add that the game runs like shit on my computer for some goddamn reason. I have a 3080. I have a, I think AMD Ryzen 5800. I'm not too sure which exact model of CPU I have, but it's a pretty good one. I bought it last year for like a pretty high price, 30 Swedish crowns, 30k. So yeah, okay. So starting out, we don't really have a lot of stuff to do. I guess we can do some cosmetics so that we don't look too awful. Let's go with the beta helmet and the armor so that we don't have the ugly prison garbs. Don't really want the backpack. Can grab a nice little there and maybe one of these so that they know that it's not my character. Doesn't really matter though, we can only do one difficulty and 2 difficulty. I'm gonna try to do 3s and 4s as much as possible when we unlock them. Of course, if I die too much, we'll jump down. We can't access anything yet, really. Just gonna go straight into it. Gonna just quick play threat level 2 and get into a game real quick. Hopefully we get a new map. I played a little bit. I played up until now. I played like 4 games with a friend. Ah, a bunch of newbies. Very cool, very cool. I might sound a bit toxic here in the microphone, but rest assured I'm not gonna like talk shit to people if they die or whatever. People mess up. People are not as used to gaming as I am. It's whatever. I don't really care. But I do enjoy complaining about it, like, loudly to myself. But I would never be, like, rude to them unless they shit-talk me first. Then I'll reply. I can't hold myself if somebody tells me I'm doing something wrong when I know I'm doing it correctly, but hopefully that doesn't really happen. Hopefully we will be quite a Sherpa for most of these people. I will probably mess up a few times though. Don't be too surprised when I go down or whatever. I'm no Giga Omega Shad with 4k hours, 4 hours sleep every day of the beta or anything like that. Okay, I did play one game with a Ranger Veteran. I'm trying to has sweeps on power attacks, okay. What I'm doing right now is whenever you get a new weapon, a new melee weapon, you need to check what all of the buttons do. You usually have 2 power attacks, that is when you charge your left click, and then you want to check what you do when you spam left click, and then you want to check what you do when you left click once and do a power attack. It doesn't really matter with this weapon because it has just sweeps. I played this map before, by the way. Body blocking, so I can't shoot through him. Gonna try to snipe. The shotgunners are actually really scary. Really used to. I have a pretty good last gun on my Zealot, so I'm used to it killing stuff fast. Since we just started, we don't really have anything good. I don't think any of the... We'll check later, but I'm pretty sure none of the stuff carry over between characters. It didn't last time when I leveled the Psyker up. I leveled my Zealot first to 30, and then I started my Psyker, and it was basically like I just installed the game again for the first time. I didn't get any carryover. We also want to check around a lot for loot, because you get crafting materials from chests and such. The performance is still really bad. Hopefully it doesn't go through on the recording too much. Whenever there's a drop down like this, you can't go back up, so I'm just kind of sitting here and checking, making sure that my teammates are with me. Preferably, I don't want to jump down first. And the reason why you don't want that to happen is because if there's a some of the enemies in this game, like the hounds or whatever, disable you. Like the hunter in Left 4 Dead, if you play that, or the smoker. And then you need a teammate to help you if they knock you down. But 2 of them jump down, so I'm gonna jump down now. Oh, we have scriptures on this map too. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. I'm gonna try to not overload with information. If I can. But that's a special. Whenever you can tag something like that, that means it's a special mob. They usually have more health. And they usually do like something extra. That was a gunner, so they shoot very fast. And a lot. That's a Reaper. They also shoot very fast. They're very annoying. Have a lot of armor too. I think we just got a boss spawn. Unless it was a horde. No music is playing. So I'm guessing it's a horde? Yeah, it's a horde. Don't worry about that. My frames are absolutely atrocious. You're gonna hear me complain about that a lot. There's a med station right here, but we need to find a battery for it. Whenever I approach these shooting guys, I try to slide whenever I go in. That way they tend to miss a lot more. And whenever you get close to them, they should pull out their melee weapon. They don't always do it. But I'm guessing that's just because of dedicated servers and some lag and such. I think this map usually is a bit poorly optimized. So if you see any like stutters, that's why. Don't worry, I have them too. The Ugrin took the battery, that's very good. The Ugrin walks fast whenever they pick up stuff.
See the enforcers abandon their post. Not a surprise.
If possible, if you're playing an Ugrin, you should always be the one who carries the batteries. Quite a lot of those for different reasons. You can see that I'm not sure if it's actually effective, but usually it's sidestepping like this whenever we're walking somewhere. You can sprint. You couldn't sprint in Vermintide 2, but you can sprint in this. However, you're supposed to sprint in order to avoid shots. But when you dodge like this, you don't take up any stamina. So I try to do that whenever we're walking somewhere. You can't spam it too much. If I do it too much, you'll see that I'll be slower. As you can see, I'm spamming dodge right now. You can't really spam it too much. But you can do like 2 with most weapons. You're fine. I'll yoink this ammo. Horde over there, he should be fine. I'm gonna press the event button to get it started. This last gun is really bad at horde clear, that's why I'm using my melee weapon. It only shoots 1 target at a time, doesn't pierce or anything, no AoE. It's more meant to pick off the harder bombs and ranged bombs like this, because it has a lot of ammo. I should be shooting for headshots, but the frame rate is atrocious. It's really hard to adjust for the sway. It's gonna be my excuse for my shitty aim. That's a poxburster. The suicide bomb. Ow. I couldn't back jump far enough. Very scary mobs. That's a trapper, that's a disabler. As you can see, he needs one of us to get him out of the net, or else he can't play. And he'll just lay there until he dies. Luckily, removing the net is very, very fast. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that I'm not mentioning. I'm gonna, like I said, I don't want to overload too much. I have a tendency to, whenever I play something I really enjoy, I just keep on talking and jump between subjects and stuff. So I'm gonna try my absolute best for you guys to not be like that, but it's very hard not to. Please don't be too harsh on me. Doing my best over here. I'm just excited to play. Excited to level a new character, it's always fun. Although last time I played this, it didn't feel very good, but I think that was because I just wanted to play my Zealot in reality. Now that I played both my Zealot and my Psyker a fair bit, I'm okay with trying this class a bit. just left click spamming here because there's not a lot of mobs at the same time, so it's probably faster DPS to just left click. Doesn't really, like, it's not super important. These guys first game too, so they're probably messing around with graphic settings and stuff. The game has a hard time running well on any computer. For some reason, my friends who have like older computers with 10 series, like 1080s, 1070s, for some reason they run the game better than me, so I'm guessing it's because the game thinks that I want. I think it's DLSS messing it up, honestly, but it doesn't feel better when I turn it off either. That was a rager right there. People might call them berserkers because that's what they were called in Vermintide. Really scary mobs, they hurt a lot. They don't have any armor, these ones specifically. But they hurt a lot, so you need to be blocking them. I also popped my ult there for the first time. Or my combat ability. That's my, whenever I press F, gives me more range damage, pretty much. They're doing the objectives, I'm just gonna try to make sure this guy doesn't get anybody. He got somebody, that's fine, we can just save him. Make sure to kill the ranged mobs first. He got knocked down, that's okay though. Psyker has him. All of these range mobs are really, really annoying. This is what we're supposed to do. I haven't been doing it, but... Oh, he got hit by a dog. Interesting, it swaps to my ranged weapon automatically if I press F. I'm gonna refer to my ability as ult a lot, by the way, that's just what I'm used to. League of Legends and all that. Okay, so we're gonna have an infinite horde here till we complete the objective, so I'm just gonna try to get the thingy completed. I think it's probably in here. The weapon swapping is weird somehow. Why is it... Did I double press? Yeah, I double pressed, I think. Over here. I'm not really looking for books. I should be, but I'm a bit caught up in the whole talking thingy. It can be... It has a very low range, this thing, so it sometimes feels like something is very far away. I have no idea what it is that's making that noise. It's that thing, apparently. Let's upload the thingy. No, a teammate is knocked down, but everybody else is up there? Okay, they might be wiping. I'll try to get up there. Or we fully wipe. Not too excited to be by myself on a level 1 character. One died. The other two are alive though, so it's fine. You can sidestep those when they're really close. Sometimes you desync though. So it can be a bit hard, but keep practicing and you get it down. I don't have 100% accuracy at it or anything. Whenever you see that blue cloud, that's a Psyker doing their Mind Burst ability. Usually that means that that enemy is about to die and you don't have to care about it. Except on mutants specifically, because they have a lot of HP and they're not very smart, so dealing damage to their brain doesn't really do much. There's a heal here, I'm gonna... Okay, why are we closing the door? I'm gonna throw it down. Gonna tell them that there's a heal there. But I'm not gonna be too worried if they don't stand in it. It was mostly for me. where the mutant died, trying to headshot it, but can't, apparently. Yeah, he fully died there. Ooh, right, I have nades, I keep forgetting. He had a book, I'll take it. There's a dog. I'm suspecting that if a dog jumps me, that we might wipe. So I'm gonna be focusing on making sure they die first. Trappers and... uh-oh. Trappers, dogs are priority number 1 for me. Shotguns are really scary too. They deal a lot of damage. Probably not on this difficulty. But on higher difficulties they quite literally take half your HP. In one shot. Gonna try to push it off. Did it? Died. We have a kill feed up in the top left corner. Oh, there's a demon host here. Oops, not caps lock. Ow. Luckily it just takes my toughness. I'm gonna try to make sure to get that trapper. It goes out of bounds in there, that's only enemies can go into that door. And then it like leaves and teleports somewhere else. They've added more noises for the trappers. Should be coming here, I think. Yeah. You can hear the whispering over there. That's a demon host. Very, very, very scary boss monster. If you played Left 4 Dead, they're pretty much a witch. That game, I think it's this thing. Yeah. I should really be looking around a lot more for aerials and stuff, but we're only level 2, so I'm not too stressed out about it. We were only level 1 and we're only on a difficulty 2 map, so we wouldn't find too much anyways. Scales with difficulty. I think there's a shotgunner back here. Yeah. Ow. I couldn't slide because of the knockback. I had my gun out. They saved me though, so we're good. Where is there? Happens. Chances are these guys have never seen a demon host before, so they will probably pull it. Very scary. Guaranteed to at least kill one of us, I think. I don't think we have enough damage to kill it. Oh, we have more... a focus on taking care of the dog. Of course it targets me. Way I avoid the dogs. I always sidestep and I always block push them. And it seems to work most of the time. If you don't dodge it, you'll block push it, and if you don't block push it, you'll dodge it. So there's a chance of success. One of us are knocked, and there's a mutant over here. I'm gonna save Samira before I deal with anything else. Mutants are very annoying, but they don't deal too much damage. They're mostly just there to displace you. So if it's only a mutant, you don't have to be too afraid. Yeah, the hip fire is awful. Can I ult to see it through walls? I can. Gonna see if I can find the final. I got it. Nice. I'll make sure we proceed. It's important to try to clear the event kinda fast, even if there's a bunch of mobs around. He fully died again. It's okay. Because the game will just keep on spawning mobs. Till you'll run out of ammo, you'll run out of nades, you run out of health, pretty much. Especially when you're playing with people that are not very used to the game. I mean, I'm super used to the game, and I mean, I can't dodge forever, right? Yeah, don't pull that, please. No, please don't. Okay, he pulled it. So now we need to try to kill it before it kills one of us. He's dead, guaranteed. I'm gonna be a little bit dirty here. Oh, he pulled it and then he ran off. I'm just gonna try to run to... Ah, it's on me. Okay, so I'm dead here. There's literally nothing I can do. Our teammate trolled us there. It might disappear here after it kills me. Hopefully they'll be able to survive. No. Okay, so it killed him. It might disappear after it kills him if we're really lucky. That was a bit upsetting, but oh well. I'm gonna presume he just didn't know. Okay, so it's gone. Hopefully this guy will get the resurrect on us. Oh, he's just running for it. Ooh. He needs to, yeah, okay. This is over, yeah. Oh well. Our first game is a loss. So what happened there was the guy started shooting at the demon host and then he just ran off. And they're really hard to kill, as you can tell. You might be able to pull it off if you have good stuff, but it's literally our first raid, so couldn't really do much. Sometimes they teleport away whenever they kill somebody. I've seen it do it after it kills one guy. Sometimes it does it after two. This time it killed 3 people. Very unlucky, but oh well. No reason to like be upset and type. I just try to not pull those, so that they know in the future. That's pretty much all we can do. I don't think we leveled up there, did we? Check. If I leveled up, we'll go check the store. Otherwise, I'll just end this first episode here, and then I'll play one more. Actually, no, we'll play one more for this first episode. I think I should keep these recordings to like 1 hour, eh? That's probably a good time for them. Hopefully we got level 2. I don't think we did. We lost like kind of halfway. I'm gonna try to avoid that mission because I'm not too big of a fan of investigation. Yeah, I didn't even get half a level, so we're just gonna go and queue up again. There was... the only thing about the demon host is that there was literally nothing I could do there. Maybe it wouldn't have gone on me if I didn't shoot it. But if I didn't shoot it, like, if somebody pulls it, everybody needs to work together to kill it as fast as possible, and then usually somebody can get away. I don't think it would have worked there anyways because we were level 1s, but still. Oh, we have a level 9 boy, a level 8 boy. We got a preacher, we got 2 sharpshooters, we got a psychonetic. I'm a level 1 sharpshooter, so I'm basically not a class just yet.
Data indicates a suitable stockpile in heretic hands at Logistratum Chasm Station. Cargo retrieval will be accomplished via Valkyrie strike craft. Ensure the area is secured.
We're gonna see a lot of people who look like a lot like me, like carbon copies This is the you get this for ordering the deluxe edition. I paid $20 extra for my copy to get these things. Not super cool, but I mean, I did it anyways because I really enjoy the Tide games, even though the development cycle is a little bit worrying. Still, like I'm playing this game so much that I had to do it. They look cool for level 1. It's way more exciting when you get gear, like the way you look. You get those from achievements. They don't give you any stats or anything. The only thing that changes your gameplay is you have a melee weapon, a range weapon you can swap out, you can buy from a store, and we have curios, like 3 over the course of leveling, which give you some extra stats. And then you have traits also, but the clothes don't do anything. Pretty sure somebody here either crashed or they have the game installed on a HDD. Reminds me a bit of good old days, League of Legends. I guess it's still like that. Whenever you play normal games, people usually take a very long time for RM.
Into the shadows with the rest of the
It's not easy. Not everybody has the money or they can justify spending as much money on computer parts as I do, I guess.
You will access the Logistratum through maintenance node
Map is kinda scary because you jump down here and there's
Don't care where you came
usually a lot of mobs.
from. They're your soldiers.
I guess they can't spawn in this tunnel here, but one of the maps you jump down really early and there can be mobs right outside. Sewer map, I think it is.
This one's for Cadia.
I'll try to pick off some of the gunners. We don't have any scriptures on this map. I'm just gonna spam a bunch of pings over here, make sure there's no crafting materials. We're gonna focus on trying to win this. I'm not gonna stray away from my teammates too much. I didn't see any crafting materials in the last map anyways. That was a Zealot stun grenade. Could throw my nade, but I think I'm gonna save it in case we get maulers or something. Boards should be fine. Although sometimes when you play with super new people, boards are very scary. Some people haven't really gotten into the whole dodge and block and pushing thingy. Should be fine. I'm gonna mark the grenades there. Zealot through one. I don't know where the sniper is. My character called out that there's a sniper alive somewhere. They can be quite scary. Is that dog going for me? No. I'm gonna... Oh, I shouldn't do that, sorry. Popping noises. Oh, there's the sniper. That slide below it. I think it would have shot me anyway, so really
Thanks.
lucky he shot it as it was. The snipers hurt a lot. Probably not on to second difficulty, probably. I mean, they go through your toughness, I guess. Your shield bar.
This is the Reflector's quarter.
They would have hurt me a bit.
You have a great distance to cover.
War for Tertium has its front line right here.
I'm gonna save that heal. There's 2 chargers on that healing station, but we can go back here for quite some time, so I'm gonna keep it there in case we get a spicy situation coming up here.
If the part goes bad,
A good thing to think about when you're playing with randoms like this is that whenever you see somebody running off alone, unless they're like suiciding, you know, running a Zealot charging into, or a Ogren charging you past like hordes into ranged and you're playing a ranged class yourself, then you probably can't do too much. But if you see somebody like running off to the side to check for loot or books or whatever, you should probably follow them. There's a demon host here. Oh, we found crafting materials. Very nice. Did they pull it? They pulled it. Okay. That's very worrying.
Kill shot looking for a skull.
I can't shoot through these bars and he's running the worst possible way. Kill these guardsmen.
Critical injury.
Bigger. Making sure I kill that. I'm gonna run over and help with the demon host. Got a shaman there. Not sure what I did, but... Oh, it left after killing 2 people. No. Looks like he wants to go take the heal. Could do that. Can't. I don't have a line of sight. If you accidentally pull one of those demon hosts, the best thing you can do is try to block it, you need to try to sidestep it, and you need to try to keep it in a position where all of your teammates can shoot at it. You yourself shouldn't do it if it's on you. But if it's not on you, you should try to just stay a bit away. Because it does like an AoE swipe. You should just try to stay a bit away and try to shoot it as much as possible. Is that a sniper? No. I'm gonna go with him. I would have just run down the alleyway there, but it's better to stick together. Doesn't matter too much. I guess there's more cover this way, so it's probably smarter to go up here. Guardsmen to the right here. We have a horde. Gonna nade. Hit again. We get talents later that allow us to regenerate grenades. For now, we're gonna have to up. I'm gonna, even though our Zealot doesn't have any nades, I'm gonna grab them anyways. And that's just because I'm a bit of an asshole and I think they're more worthwhile to have on me. We'll make sure to mark the next ones we see though, so that he can pick them up. Like these. These medi stations, by the way, Medicae stations, they are hard spawns, so they always spawn on the same spot on every map. They might not always have the same amount of charges though. They're probably more likely to have more charges the lower difficulty you are on it though, but it's not really that rare to have like 3 charges on even on 4 or 5 difficulty. At least not on 4. I haven't played too much 5 difficulty, but I've played a lot of 4s. Howl means there's a dog on the map. There it is. Went for somebody else. I saw a rager there. Very scary. Have some scabs on me though. Has the blue thingy on it, so our Psyker's on it. For this event here, I usually like staying here. Lower level, you'll see a lot of people just staying at the thing, because you don't really have to care too much. A lot of people likes going in there, but I don't like being there, because if a Poxburster spawns there, in that door there, it will just run in and you can't really stop it, unless you're fast on block pushing it. But if you're over here, you have a chance to shoot it before it gets to you. And you can also see if it comes from here. And you have space to kite stuff. But you have space to kite stuff in here too. You can just go up and jump down if you have to. Gonna try to get shots in on it, but got body blocked. Something I usually do, and you'll see a lot of like DARKTIDE veterans do this very often. I'm dodging way too much. I need to wait for the cooldown. You can see that I spam ping a lot in hordes, and that's just something that you get used to after a while. I have it bound to my thumb button on my mouse, so that whenever there's a horde, I try to spam ping through it. Whenever I hear that there's a special spawning somewhere, I try to spam it at like the doors, or like over here I can see there's some shooty boys over here. So I'm spamming in case there's a gunner or a shotgunner over there. And even if you don't need to ping yourself to see, like there I saw the mutie, I knew where it was. I'm pinging it anyway, so that it gives them a chance to see it, hear it. And it just helps also if the thing you tagged runs away, because you can see it through walls and stuff, right? Oh, somebody dropped a heal station. Very nice. Enjoying some of that then. I could probably be a bit more active on doing the events. I'm pretty decent at doing this hacking event. But it's a bit scary when... Oh, it has mine burst, so didn't need to use ammo on it. Flamers, shotgunners, both very important to kill. It was 2 flamers though, they look very similar. I'm gonna do the event here. I usually let it overshoot a little bit, because there can be some lag on the server. So it's weird though, because they keep changing that, so sometimes on some patches you have to push it before it was on the over the thingy. But it's more consistent when you overshoot it, I think. Trying to power attack this to stagger it, so that it doesn't get a shot off. Pulled out its melee weapon. It's not really an issue when it does that. Can move onwards. Oh, it was a a mob. I thought that was a teammate. I was trying to figure out why he was shooting the control board. Just gonna wait for Pugo here, make sure he jumps down. I don't want to be jumping down before him in case there's a hound or something. He waits for me too, so he's probably a bit... Yeah, has probably played the game a fair bit. That's a decent sign that you're playing with somebody who has played a lot before. One of these kinds of games. They wait for you. So you unlock difficulty 3 at level 3. We're probably gonna jump into it straight away as we has it. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 more rounds, so we'll get enough money to unlock a weapon or 2. You're gonna see me focusing on melee weapons a lot also, because that's just I just play better with melee, even though this is a ranged class. But I'm pretty confident that I can like deal with a horde, a couple of specials if I have a decent melee weapon, rather than having a very good ranged weapon but not a good melee weapon, and then when you can't pull it out in time, you have issues. There's 2 heals there, good to know. It's nice. Just gonna have a quick look around if there's any plasteel or diamantite. There's a mauler. Elite monster. Funny. Ow. Okay, I shouldn't have gone down here when there was a mutant coming. These spawners, they actually have less armor in the chest, so you want to be attacking their like chest area and not their head. Ow, their helmet is very high level armor. Gonna throw out a thank you because they helped me there. Here we go, some plasteel. It's a ranger. The AI is very strange in this game sometimes. I have no idea. It should have just gone on me there, right? Also, I should be pressing F a lot more because it has a very low cooldown. I should probably press it pretty much anytime I need to shoot something. Just having a quick look around. I'm gonna yoink that because I shot more than half of my ammo. I guess the Zealot probably wanted that. But he's also a Zealot, so he should be fine. The melee class after all. Doesn't mean he shouldn't have any ammo, but I already checked that. I'm gonna trust that they found anything that was there. Flamer. This area that's coming up when we jump down here is very scary. A lot of wipes happen here. So I'm gonna take this very slow. Because people usually want to run down there, as you can see. These guys want to do. But this place is really shitty because if a grenadier throws up one nade there, you can't stay there. Then you have to jump down on the sides. People usually get split. So I'm gonna, even though all of my teammates have jumped down, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. If we hear a hound, I'm gonna jump down. Just because I could mess up dodging it and then I'm dead unless they see me. Or a trapper. I'm pretty sure I heard a trapper speaking of.
That's the sign of a real veteran.
So I'm not doing a lot right now, which you might be freaking out over, but that's fine. They get to play a bit, right? And I'm just like being safety in case something very strange happens here, because I've lost so many games by just running down here as fast as possible because my teammate pushed down. It's only a difficulty 2, so we shouldn't wipe, but then again we wiped last game. That was pretty much entirely because of a demon host though. Fire is very scary, both from fire grenades and from flamers, because they remove your toughness right away, your blue shield bar. Makes you take real health damage. I guess if you don't know what they do, if you check down in the left corner, you can see that I have like a whitish bar and a blue bar. And the white bar is what you heal whenever you use a healing item or go to a Medicaid station. The blue bar, you regenerate whenever you do melee kills, whenever you stay close to a friend, a teammate. And you also have talents that you receive at level 5 that usually affects them. It's different per class. For example, I'm pretty sure my class gets that I regenerate some of that if I kill a special with range damage, I think. Not 100% sure. Find out when we get there, eh? So the blue bar protects the white bar. So the toughness is the blue bar. And you lose that first whenever you take damage, although melee attacks like that one bleeds through a little bit. But all of the ranged enemies, they need to go through your blue bar before they get to your white bar. But the flamers and the any kind of fire damage will just remove your toughness right away, no matter how much you have. And also pox bursters, remove it right away. Pox bursters actually pierce through it. And sometimes you'll see that our health bars are purple. Means that it's corrupted. I'm gonna grab them and there. Gonna leave the ammo for somebody else. This event is actually really scary, especially if you don't have an Ogren. Just gonna do this.
Kill shot ready.
I was trying to... I should have ulted and shot this guy in the back right away. You need to hit them in the back. The shield just blocks all damage. There's a bomber. Standing behind cover. There we go. Know that there's a mutant there, but getting that grenade out is a bit more important. Gonna throw another one. Didn't get it down. Gonna make sure I kill the ranged mob. Try to save him. People are splitting up, which is a bit worrying. This event is very scary. It's not an endless word map, luckily. This guy is going over to the right train for some reason. Probably just didn't see the pings or that I typed. That's okay. People don't really pay too much attention. Always, that's fine. No reason to get upset or type toxic shit at them or anything. Little known fact I've learned over the years of playing League of Legends and such. Teammates don't actually play better if you shit talk them in chat when you think that they fuck up. It's better to just not say anything. Strangely enough. Or like, kindly nudge them without seeming too sarcastic. We're supposed to carry 5 of these over to the train over there. They are inside containers inside of these trains on both sides. That one was very close. Luckily he was targeting somebody other than me. For some reason they turn extremely well, even though they're charging, which is strange. I only have 2 nades left, so I'm gonna save for a bit. Try to slide a bit, make sure we don't run out all of our stamina here in case shooty boys appear. I'm gonna do it here though, so that we get up. That was not a good throw because it will slide down. It's whatever. Got it, very nice. I'm gonna stay here with him. 2 of our guys are together there, so I'm gonna make sure I stay together with this guy. If I run off to help these guys, this guy might get captured, or I might get captured heading over there and he might not be able to help me then. It's better to just be teams of 2. Optimally teams of 4, but sometimes you need to split either way. Gonna try to put some distance here and get shots in. He jumped down without me. He didn't see I had a rage on me, I guess. That's fine. I'm just gonna try to get down. More mobs, so we're good. Just gonna grab this and throw it up the stairs. So what I usually do here is I just go here. Can't climb, apparently. And I just throw it here, so that I don't have to do what this guy is doing, walking around. We have all 3? We do. I jump down, make sure this guy doesn't die. There's a trapper. Focusing it, even though I took a hit there, that's fine. As long as I don't get knocked down from the damage, it's fine. I'm carrying a health kit, which I could pop. I'm gonna pop it here actually, even though we're pretty much leaving. But once we go over there, we finish the map anyways. So might as well throw it down. really hard to find a good place to pop the heal on this map anyways, because you usually end up splitting anyways. I don't know if I get the achievement there. No. Threw it too far. Here we go. Completed the map. Very good. We got a win. Very nice. Not sure if we'll level up here actually. Not sure how much of a penalty we get. I always write GG. Good game, well played whenever a round is over. Oh, we do get level 2. I'll show you the shop then. Oh, we almost get level 3. There's a massive penalty when you lose then. Because we got decently far in the last map. Longer than half. Unlock the revolver. Unlock the autogun. We get a decent revolver. Or a decent autogun, I mean either way. I'm gonna get them. Get some crafting materials. We have some money. They've lowered the rewards you get from losing a lot since 2 days ago. Yeah, we're gonna check the story real quick, and then we're gonna end the episode off. Whenever we unlock new stuff, I'll show you. But otherwise, I'll probably mostly do that. I'll probably end episodes as we exit the map, and then I'll show you in the beginning of the next episode what I ended up doing. I could make like a oh, okay, it's a cutscene. We're skipping it. You get those every couple of levels. Gonna be skipping most of them. Yeah, we unlocked the armor exchange. I could make like I could go through what kind of decisions I do whenever I buy stuff, but I'm not gonna do it every episode. It's just not that exciting, really. Okay, so we have a last gun. That's the same gun we already have equipped. We have a bunch of shovels. We have a couple of revolvers. We have enough money for 2 weapons, actually. Thinking I'll probably get the combat blade. So what I'm looking at, oh, this one is actually kind of decent. But I'm probably getting this one. The combat blade, because I wait quite a lot. So what I'm looking at, I'm not sure, can you see my, yeah, you can see my mouse cursor. Okay, what you're looking at, you see these damage percentages, mobility, finesse, penetration, first target. I used to think that the only thing you had to look at was this rating here, but that's not the case. The rating is just a sum of the modifiers you get. So you want to make sure that you get the modifiers in a high percentage that you care about. So for an example, the reason why I looked at this shovel and said this one is actually kind of okay is because it has 31%. If we press G, we can compare it to my old weapon, and you can see my old shovel had 10% damage, so this one would feel way better. Even though we lose a lot of penetration, that's not really what matters. Mobility might be a bit annoying though, so we're gonna go with the dagger anyways, because it has the assassin trait, which I just adore. It's very good to use weapons that have the assassin trait. And now we're gonna look at... We're gonna try to prioritize a revolver, I think. We have between these two, and in this case... This one has a higher critical bonus. I'm pretty sure critical bonus does not mean weak spot damage, but I'm not sure. The thing you need to know about these stats is that some of them govern like 5 different stats. So I don't have something I can... I know that, for an example, we had one weapon here that had that stat, didn't we? I know that stopping power does multiple things. And we had finesse. I might be thinking of my other character. Finesse gives you critical damage and stuff, which is not super clear. But when I'm looking at these, I lose a couple of percent of damage, but I get a lot more pen, which is important on a ranged weapon, because we're gonna be shooting Ravagers and stuff with armor. Ragers, the Scab Ragers have armor, probably gonna put a couple of shots in blah, 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 maulers and stuff like that. We lose a lot of crit bonus, but I don't think we have enough crit for that to matter anyways. I don't think critical bonus gives critical strike chance. It might. In that case, I'm making a mistake here, and this one is probably better. But since I don't know, I'm gonna go with what I know, and I'm skin penetration is probably pretty good on a revolver. Either way, they're so low level that it's probably not gonna feel too much of a difference. But it's different weapons at least. And what you can do now is you can, if you hold down X on a weapon, you discard it, and you it bugged out. You sometimes whenever you just buy a new weapon and equip it, you need to leave your inventory and go in again. And then you can discard it. As you can see, we get some money when we do that. These beginner stuff we don't really need to keep. They're so low level that we don't really care. And yeah, that's very good. Almost level 3. These are the talents. We'll unlock them every 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So not quite yet. You can also check your... you have a bunch of passive abilities, and you can check what your ultimate ability or combat ability, called in this game, does. A lot of weird lingo that the game doesn't explain. You have to Google like guides to check what they do. You don't know what a weak spot is, for example, is when you get a yellow hit marker. Coherency is whenever you're close. The tutorial will tell you about that. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be it for the first episode. Hopefully this came out alright and not shitty performance or something. Then I'll have to remake the character and reshoot. But yeah, if nothing else, I'll see you on this character in a little bit on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a comment if there's anything that I need to change, or if you enjoyed the video and just want to say that you enjoyed it. It helps me a lot to know that I should keep on going if I have people commenting telling me to do so. Also helps other people find the videos, so if you can type a comment, I would be very happy. Thank you very much. See ya next time. Bye bye.